Welcome. As you know, I'm Tamara Meyers, the DPG's Chief Operations Manager. We've asked you to visit to our brand new Oregon facility to help design and create enclosures for potential rescued dinosaurs. I understand it's your first time running the show, but your work with the Department of Prehistoric Wildlife was remarkable.
Thank you, Dr. Myers. It's nice to meet you. But what can I say? Nature's very humbling, especially in these times.
Indeed, we now live in a world with unknown consequences, not from the decline of climate, the dwindling sea life numbers, or the increase of natural disasters. No, those have been occurring for decades. The now is that the unrealistic has become the reality. The only thing we can do is just try and coexist.
The thing about life is that it's adaptable. The important thing is that we try.
Exactly. I knew we'd get along. Now, we received word of some situation happening down at Jurassic Park, San Diego. I'll keep you up to date as the week plays out, but for now, I want to make sure that we prepare for the worst.
Always prepare for the worst.
Yes, always. From what I understand, San Diego has 10 species in total, 4 of them being carnivores, 5 herbivores, and the last are some carnivorous scavengers. Since our organization is a nonprofit, we only have a few million from donors and subsidies. So we'll be working with the Department of Fish and Wildlife and Genetics. We'll talk soon, but I'll send you the full San Diego list as soon as we land. Remember that it's our goal to provide a better place for these animals.
To provide a better place for these animals. That's our goal here. That's our I guess our motto, our mission. So let's actually create a better place for these animals. So, Dr. Myers said that we have a facility up and running so far. Uh, it's a starter facility. We have our basic buildings, we have our ranger teams, we have our medical units, and we also have a few things for our scientists. Uh, oh, and we have a power station. That's awesome. Most of these places don't have a power station. They have usually a backup generator. When I'm, you know, helping. So that's good. Uh, nice. So, the environment around us. Okay. Seems like there's a long river. That's nice. Oh, we have some dinosaurs here. Okay, we have two Triceratops. One, that's two. Is there any more? So far, I'm only seen two. There's a Struthiomimus all the way in the back there. Can't really see the things in the trees, so let's hope that there's not a lot. There's another Struthiomimus there as well. Oh, and I see the third. Okay, I see a third Triceratops. A third Struthiomimus. Fourth, fifth. Okay, this is quite a bit of dinosaurs here. So, at least we know that some of them are herbivores. That would explain for the no fences. Now, for the rest of the area around us, let me scan it over real quick. At least by the water. Some of the dinosaurs should be by the water if they are around. Not seeing anything so far though. So we have some herbivores. I wonder where they came from because this area is kind of isolated. We're gonna enclose this area in a actual fence. Inside the enclosure, we're going to be using some invisible barriers um, provided by Biosin. So, perimeter fence. So, I think the most important part about a perimeter fence is we want to make sure it's secure. We want to make sure that they won't be able to get out. Now, we want some solid structure, to let the humans know, oh, don't pass this area. Don't pass this area. It's important you don't pass this area because we're gonna pass the area if there's just gonna be an invisible fence there, especially since the humans don't have the uh, biochips in them that tell them not to go outside of that fence. Um, but yeah. Anyways, let's get started on this area so we can just straight up create a solid, just straight line right here. This is gonna be our entrance. Um, let's just work on that entrance first. So we're gonna be using this as our main gate. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out one on each side. Okay. We can delete this gate right here. And we can delete the center one as well. So there's kind of like this uh movement area that you can go through, this like little pathway. Now we're gonna go out one on each side like this. I feel like this is gonna be the best option here. Okay. I'm gonna go out up one and out down one. We want to make sure that it's the minimum, like, that we can put the fence, and we don't want to go out more. Okay. Then we're gonna want to connect both sides. And then we're gonna want to take our gate. And we're gonna want to try to match the outer poles of the gate with the outer poles on the inside. So you can see right here, this is pretty much matching. It's okay if it doesn't. It's 100% okay if it doesn't. But it'll just look better if it. Nothing's going to always be perfect. Okay. Now we want to. Actually, no, we're not going to do. That's fine. We can connect those for now. The next thing we want to do is we want to go out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on all sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then last one 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then we want to connect it to the center fence again, like so. And then from here we should have this rest of this fence. So we want to delete that real quick. And then we're going to want to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then make a triangle on all the ends. Okay. Now we have a lot of fences. We have a lot of power being used, right? As you can see, each of these count as a power source. So if we go to our station, oh, we're not actually using them as a power source right now. But that number would increase a lot just because of how many singular fences we have, right? So if we click to demolish, you can see we have a whole bunch of singular fences. First things off, we're gonna get rid of the entire inner area. Okay, including this triangle part right here, because we're gonna actually put some security towers there. Okay, so we have this area now, and what I was talking about the fences is we have like singular fences here. What we want to do is just delete all of them on the inside. I know this might be somewhat counterproductive, but we were just using this as like a measurement thing. Now what we can do is we can connect the gate to these areas. Okay, so now it's symmetrical, and it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 separate fences, and it's not what 4, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 fences, because I'm pretty sure that would be a heavy amount for a small power station. So we're saving power. That's the main goal. We're saving power. This is our little security outpost. And what we want to do is at the very ends, you want to take that outer blue ring and you want to match it up with this post right here. Right? We want to match it up, make sure that it's somewhat in the center. It's okay if it's not in the center, but it will look better if it is. Okay. Then we want to try to make this the same angle. It's okay if it isn't again, because getting stuff like similar game kind of is annoying. This will be enough, right? And we want to do the same thing. We want to get it somewhat in the center, and we line up that outer ring. So now we have 2 towers, watchtowers. Okay. Next thing we want to do is we want to put a little bit more decorations. We want to put some floodlights. We want to do the same thing where we take the floodlight and match it the outer ring with the fence. I want to do it on the other side. Like so. Okay. And then what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna do it right here at the very end. You're gonna get that out of bounds thing, the obstruction. Okay. And then we're gonna do it right here. So. And like so. Okay, so we have some floodlights. Next thing we need are some cameras. So we can put the camera. Well, there's going to be glare from the floodlights, so we don't want to put the camera next to the floodlights. Although that's going to be the situation for most of it. There will be like some sort of glare. I think what we can do is we can put our cameras right in front of the towers, right? Because it shouldn't be obstructed. Yeah, it should not obstructing the tower's vision. So let's try to put that in the center. Same thing on this other side. It's okay if we can't. Okay, that means we just need to move the tower back a little bit. So it's okay. Okay, we just want to make sure it's matching that outer ring. Okay, let's try to see if we can put a camera there now. Yeah. Okay. Try to match it in the center. And we want to do it on the other side as well. Okay, so we have camera security on all sides of our fence. Now, the next thing we want to do is we just want to add some supplies for our, ranger teams just in case they're out in the wild. So I think it's important that we have some open containers just as storage, and then we're gonna put some storage containers down though too, just in case we need to transport some dinosaurs like very quickly. Some of our big dinosaurs, right? So we're gonna put those down at least right there. Let's just put another one down right here. And then let's just put some of our supplies on the outside. Let's add some of our smaller cages. So two, because we want to make sure that we can transport all types of dinosaurs just in case. Okay. Next, we're going to want to add a gas canister just in case our ranger teams need fuel. Put it on the side over here just in case any dinosaur randomly ends up in this outpost area. And I think let's just add some barriers just in case. Okay. All right. Then on this outer area right here, what we're going to do is we're going to add some of this concrete barriers. It's okay if they're not centered or straight or anything. We're just going to use it as kind of a guideline for our vehicle. Okay. And then on the very outside, at the very end of the last barrier, we're going to be adding a sensor just in case for if our dinosaurs actually enter this area. And if they do, we're gonna have some flashbangs ready to meet them. We're gonna have the flashbangs kind of centered right here, and the last one right here. All right. Put it like this way. I didn't place it. Okay. So we have a flashbang going this way, shooting out this way. And we have a flashbang shooting out this way. So just in case they reach the area and we need to move them away, we have something to move them away. Okay. Then on the outsides of these areas, we want to put some of our storage, just in case. We can also put like a storage area in here as well if we need to. Oh, and we're getting some dinosaur threats. Probably because they're in the area. Yeah. It's okay. We can use the ranger team to move him back. I don't think he's going to be too much of a threat. Okay, let's just put this one on the other side. So. Okay, then we're just going to put some other buildings on this outside. Let's put a tent as well, just in case. Okay. This side, we can do this, or we can put this right here. So, And boom. Put this right here. Cool. So we have our we have our outposts pretty much set up. Next thing we want to do is we want to make sure that our perimeter fence is made. So we can have this go all the way out on both sides. Okay. And then we just want to follow the terrain. Cool. So we have our main area completed. And yeah, it's looking good. It's looking very good. Now, we're gonna want to put our buyers some fences up. Well, while the exterior fences are being completed, um, well, actually, let's put a power source here. Let's use the Biosyn one. Yeah, let's use the Biosyn one because we're gonna need a hub for our Hyperloop anyways. So we might as well use this Biosyn one. Right, this right here. So we have our Hyperloop connected. Let's actually put a research tower here. Since these are two separate power entities, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make sure this fence gets both of them. So it already has the biosim, right? So that's okay. That's good. Now what we can do instead is we can either have this be the power for the facility and this be the power for the fences, which is probably a good idea because this holds more power than this. But we should be good. We should be good. Okay. Now our exterior fence is completed, which is nice. Now we just have to wait for the email to, see if everything's all right. All right. So it looks like we have a couple of dinosaurs coming from San Diego. And a decent amount of the species are carnivores. So we're gonna have to take that into consideration as we're making our facility. Um, so as of right now, the list totals at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 species. So I think we already knew that, right? Yeah, I think we already knew that. That's good. I'm guessing this is the catalog from Jurassic Park San Diego. So that's good. Nice. So we have a Spinosaurus, some Stegosaurus, Troodons, Ceratosaurus, T-Rex, Triceratops, Pachycephalosaurus, Ankylosaurus, a Manchosaurus, and some Compsognathus. Okay, the way I think I'm gonna do this closure, actually, this is nice. Open up the map view. So, so I feel like everything north of this river should be big herbivore area, right? Like where our Mamentosaurus is, or Compsognathus and Kylosaurus, Pachycephalosaurus, and Triceratops. Because the Triceratops and the Nuceoceratops actually get along, I believe, if I'm correct. They do. Do. Okay. But the issue is the Triceratops and the Stegosaurus don't get along. They're gonna have some issues and they're gonna fight it out. So we're gonna have to split up the Stegosaurus from. So the Spinosaurus, the Stegosaurus, the Troodon, the Ceratosaurus, and the T-Rex are going to have to be placed in separate areas of the park. Okay? So we have our map view right now, right? So this is going to be how it's going to be played out. Spinosaurus right here, Stegosaurus right here, Ceratosaurus right here, T-Rex right here, and Troodons right here. Now, the Troodon enclosure can be moved or changed. I feel like this area is going to be too much for them. So we can actually bring this out a bit. And we can delete this area right here. Like so. Because I'm like, okay, we might not have enough space for our... Okay. So let's hope the Struthiomimus actually leaves the area nice. Let's get this area ready for our other dinosaurs. Okay. Ooh, first off, actually, let's set up our outpost because that's going to cost some money. And we want to make sure that, you know, the outposts are actually okay. Now we just need to connect them. And this should be enough to get the dinosaurs added into the facility. We should be ready. We're gonna just need to run some security checks. You know, just safety precautions, just in case.
Jack, what's the status of our facility?
What?
How close is it to being completed? How many dinosaurs can we contain?
As of right now, we have the enclosures completed, but we haven't run any of the security checks.
That's fine. Skip the checks, Anne.
Skip the checks?
Yes, we can test them later.
But we... Is something wrong?
Yes, no, kinda. We have a makeshift facility set up, but with our current resources, we can only contain the animals within the park. Engine is wanting to cut their losses and only transport the carnivores offsite, but we're trying to get them to reconsider. If we can convince Engine to let us transport all of them to Oregon, then we can.
If that's the case, then yeah, Oregon's ready. I can come down there and facilitate the transports if that'll help with negotiations. But we just need to make sure the enclosures pass the security check.
Do you need to be there for that?
No, but if something needs to be changed, then I will.
I say we chance it. I trust that you've planned for things that could go wrong.
Well, yeah, I just...
Come fly to San Diego. We'll figure it out. Working facility is 20 miles from any type of civilization. If they get loose, it's better for it to happen there than for them to break out of our containment here.
I guess that's true. Alright, I'll head down there. I think I should be there in like about 3 hours. Alright. So before we take off, let's just make sure the sandstorm is finished. And let's actually check on some of the systems in the helicopter before we take off, just in case. Okay. I think we should be okay to start flying now. Alright, so I'm not even going to try to take a ranger team in there on ground, so let's see how we go with this. Let's take off. Alright. So we're entering Jurassic Park San Diego. Let's see what we have to deal with. We have a decent amount of dinosaurs that we have to capture. We have a lot here, actually. Alright. Take out our gun. Alright, let's take some of the herbivores first. Okay, it's gonna take a little while. I think 4 darts should possibly do it. If not 5. D4, 5. Okay, it's gonna need 5. Cool. Alright, these Triceratops, they're gonna need to calm down before I even try to shoot them. See if we can get a better angle on them. We got the one in the middle. Should be able to hit a shot on them. Because it's isolated. It's not gonna scare the others. I missed. Okay, that's amazing. That one hit. Second one should hit. Okay, next one. Hit. Hit. Okay, that should be good. Let's take care of this Pachycephalosaurus. Oh, okay, that was too high. Okay, I think one should do. One should do with the Packies. Okay. See if I can hit this one. Nah, that's too close to the ground. Okay, hit. Triceratops. Going too close to those vehicles over there. Okay, hit. We are going to have to send some of the ground units in to make sure that... Oh, okay, you're running. Oh, okay, you're running. Damn it. We're gonna have to send some of the ground units in to make sure that they actually hook them up to the transports. But you're far. Damn, okay. Let's see if we can hit this one. Okay, you're just running forward either, too. And, I mean, there's you. That should be an easy shot. Okay. And that's one. Okay. We have some Ankylosaurus up there, and then we have the one that ran away right here, right? You? That should hit. Nice. I don't know if that's gonna... That's 100. Okay, nice. Oh, something scared those guys. Oh, you're erratic. Okay. I'm surprised the darts are even going through the skin on these guys. Okay, I'm missing all of these shots. Really? Here we go. I think we hit its cub there. See if this Pachycephalosaurus is range. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, we kind of like probably overdosed that guy. My bad. Okay, that's not too stimulant. Okay. Now let's try to take this guy. So we have our 2 Momentosaurus. We have... I'm gonna have to recount. I mean, I guess that's what the ranger team's on the ground for. We should be good with you. Okay, but we should be good here for the most part. We have some Compsognathus on the ground. I'm not even gonna try to attempt to shoot them. Yeah, we can just have the ranger teams collect them. I think our biggest takeaway from this is the bigger dinosaurs. We should try to tranquilize those guys first. Okay, we have one of our T-Rex right here. Ooh, that was bad. That was terrible. Yeah, I know, you see me. You don't really have anywhere to run, so I think you're gonna fall. One more. There we go. Now the other one should be close, I believe. Is there anything in this amphitheater here? Damn, the storm took it over. Okay, there's nothing in this amphitheater. The other T-Rex should be nearby. I think they moved together. No? Oh, is that it? Oh, that is it. Wait, no, that's a... Is that it? Looks like a Ceratosaurus. No, that's... No, yeah, that is one of the Ceratosaurus. Okay. It looked like a T-Rex from the ground. You should be good. Damn, this facility. Okay. There's a Stegosaurus right there. There's a Stegosaurus right here as well. Pterodons. The Pterodons, we should probably try to take them out in the sky. They're going to be annoying to deal with when it comes to the ranger teams, because one bite, you're pretty much screwed, since they're poisonous. Can you stop? Oh my god. Here. Let's just circle this guy. Nice. Okay. There was another one nearby. Oh. Let's take this guy down. I have not seen the Spinosaurus anywhere. So that has me... Oh, there you are. Okay. Where's our Spinosaurus? There you are. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you're kind of a threat to everything, so, Oh, you're running. You're running. You're running. Oh, you just juked me. Okay, there you go. That should be... You come in right under... Okay, cool. We got you. Nice. Okay. Almost hit that. It's okay. We have another Stegosaurus here. Okay. I think we got 1, 2, 3 of those guys. And the Troodons. I don't think these guys... Yeah, these guys aren't able to escape. Hold on. I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, the Troodons don't have a way out. Even the broken, the gate right here isn't even out. I don't think they have a way out. Okay, this is actually good. We can just send some guys in instead of doing it ourselves. I thought they were escaped, but they aren't. Okay, anything in here? Is this another Stegosaurus? No, this isn't. Oh, there's one right there. I didn't even see that. He was blending into the environment. Okay. Turn ourselves around. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. So I think we have the majority of our animals. Did our Mamentosaurus wake up? Did we even tranquilize this guy completely? That was 5. That should be enough. 6? Damn, okay. We have another Pachycephalosaurus on the loose right here. Damn. Got you in the foot. You should be okay. And I think this might be our last Stegosaurus. Oh, you just stop. Okay, we shot him twice. That should be enough for the Stegosaurus. Okay, then we have the Troodons and the Compsognathus. I'm not even going to worry about the Compsognathus. Troodons are in their own enclosure and they haven't escaped yet, so we should definitely be good with this. And that was the last of them.
Okay, great. We'll load them into containers, but you'll need to prepare the facility for the transfer.
We'll put the San Diego dinosaurs in a couple holding enclosures. As we run the final checks on the fences, I'll let you know when everything's in order.
We still need to figure out how long we'd be in possession of the dinosaurs, but that's on engine schedule. We just need to make sure that they're well taken care of. I'll meet you in Oregon. Peace.
Yeah, but for how long?
Good question, but that answer is impossible. What really matters is how can we protect our future? If we can't now, how will we be able to then? Look, an engine rep wants to speak with you. His name's Johnathan West. Apparently we'll be working with him to relocate the dinosaurs. We have planned, but they're not sharing much.
Why would Engine want anything to do with me? This is my this is my first time managing a facility. Don't they just take family fun parks and deal with security?
I have no clue, but while Biosyn is rounding up dinosaurs for research purposes, Engine seems to be trying to profit on their losses.
It's all about money to these companies.
Yeah, anyways, I'll invite Mr. West in now.
Well, if it isn't the architect of greatness himself. The name's Johnathan West, but you can call me West. I'm in charge of the single most greatest idea in the history of dinosaurs. Tamara, this is a secure line, right?
Yes, it is, Mr. West.
Perfect. You see, Jack, we've been wasting our time at parks. San Diego only has 13 or 14 species.
10.
Pardon?
San Diego only had 10 species.
Right, 10. But what if he had more? I'm talking like 20 to 30 species. We're not living in the past anymore. We're living in the future. And what does InGen do? We make your future. We're living in a new age, a new world. We have to take advantage of it, or someone else will.
And what do I have to do with it?
You're the architect, no? Clarissa Davis from the DPW showed me your work. New York, Pennsylvania, the Sierra Nevada. All of these places were designed by you. Your designs are great. Amazing. I guess what I'm trying to ask is, how would you like to create a world